Managed to catch a rare glimpse of an endangered species coming out of this old pond, so stick around. Well, welcome, friends. It's a dreary day today here in this East Tennessee woods. Now, Groundhog Day has come and gone, but he's not poked his head out around here yet, or I would have done filmed him at the Rock Motel. So, we've had some pretty days this week, but it's come a rainy spell, and here's what it looks like on top of these ridges. So we'll see what our little friend has been up to last week, who stepped in front of the camera. Well, let's get started. We'll start off with these wild birds. They're beautiful little animals. They have a hard time. Here's a downy woodpecker. Wintertime's a hard time for them. Here's a titmouse. Here's the old thrasher back at the pond. Here's the old white-throated sparrow. But I may be wrong on some of these birds. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think this is a barn swallow, but I could be wrong. But I ain't wrong about these old woods. These little old animals, they scary all day long in these woods, working it hard. And it's an old dreary day last few days. These old deer just poke around. It's so boring for them, just trying to forage around. And they'll just find a safe spot. They'll just lay down. I guess that's the yearling behind Mom. And she finally just gets so bored. He's big enough to take care of himself. So she's going to take her a nap. It's rare to catch them doing this. But she's up around stretching, ready to go at it again. Now where's that youngster at? Where's that young'un go to? There he is. He's out picking around. He ain't gone far. Well, it comes dark. There's more action going on around here than it is in the daytime. These old coyotes, they start chasing these animals, and they live hard after them. And these coons, well, the coast is clear. Come on, let's go see what we can find. Well, where's that coyote at? I thought I heard him. Nope, must have been hearing things. Now back at the pond, this is their favorite spot. But I think there's 2 or 3 families of coons. And sometimes one family don't like the other one being there first, so they kind of fight over it a little bit. But they all seem to share it. Here's the little old rabbits, they stay around it all the time. Even catch an old field mouse. This looks like a field rat though, working around it. Now, I thought this was a big old bobcat right here. Looked just like one, the colors of it. Don't it? Looks just like one. But it's just an old big feral house cat. Got the colors of a bobcat. But here's a bobcat. Make no mistake about it. He's easing through too, looking for his dinner. Now I managed to catch something real rare. I had to look this up. I thought it was a snake at first. I've got it slowed down a little bit, but it's got legs on it. Here it is again, slowed down close. It's about 8 inches long, and I had to look this up. I thought it was a lizard or something that come up out of that pond. But this is an endangered species I looked up. It's a Tennessee cave salamander. Real rare to see anything like that. But what's rare is why'd he come up out of that pond. Well, back in the woods, the old possums out running around, they like it when it's wet. I guess he's moving on through. He's looking for wet pavement. They love wet pavement. Now back at the rock, things as usual. They just come and go. Now old Mr. Coon, he don't want to fool with what's in that rock too much. Here's old Snowball. He must have just come out of that rock. He's moving on out, looking for his dinner. Moving on down the ridge. No telling where he's headed. There's old Flash. He's been out stromming around too, coming back to the house. I don't know which one that is. That's either Wishbone or Cotton Top. Can't tell. And there's old Snowball coming back, heading back towards the motel. He's been out all evening. These old coons, they always scratching around. I don't know what they're eating on these woods, grub, bugs, or whatever. Always out in little teams, coming to a garbage can near you. And as daylight comes, these little old squirrels are out working these woods. These little acrobats. And the deer are up foraging around again, waiting on spring's what they're waiting on. Now these little old squirrels, they work these woods constantly, and they're comical to watch. They relax me so much just to watch them. Well, you figure out what's that in that log. Well, anyway, guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. And this is a weekly thing. So take care, God bless, and I'll see you next time.